The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
A gun tog, though, folks. That's it. I ain't even gonna do it again. That is how you say hello in Yiddish.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. I'm your host, Donny, and I got my man's Kev. How have you been, long lost friend?
I've been chilling, bro. Leg healed up.
Oh, yeah. Catching some folks up a little bit. Well, what did you do, man?
On the 4th of July, I broke my leg playing football with my son.
Celebrating the 4th. You weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to do that. You know this, man. You know this. That's like Candyman now.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
The 4th, you can't say the 4th as amount of times, and most definitely can't celebrate it no more.
We're gonna get crazy on the 4th of July. He said, man, shut up.
People start shuddering. You said the 4th.
Right. So you gonna break a leg.
We gotta talk about this Cube incident that I think I may have saw where Cube got yay from.
You said a Cube incident though.
As an
right,
Cube.
But you said an incident though. This Cube incident.
My bad. Not a Cube incident, but a Cube conversation.
Oh, okay. I thought he did something crazy or something.
Oh, no. I took it as an incident because, he's supposed to be like hardcore, NWA, stuff like that. I think I may have solved the mystery of where he got yay from.
Okay.
Brandy. Moesha.
Oh. Yay.
You know it.
Yay. Come on.
That came out 4 years before that. And he went back and listened to that song and was like, yeah.
You find out that's one of his favorite songs. Bumping Brand.
No, me and Lakira was listening to it, and I was like, wait a minute, that sounded awfully familiar at the end of the song. When did Q start saying yeah? But hey, man, we got a comment, but I'm not going to mention the comment just yet because I do want to have a serious conversation that I think it may go on for a minute. So it ain't going to be too many stupid things going on in this particular show here other than Q stealing yay from Brandy. And I don't even want to talk about the Coronicals, man, because, cool. Oh my goodness, man. Man, these folks out here, boy, they still mad at us, by the way. I'm not going to mention the comment until later on because it's similar to the conversation we're about to have here.
All right.
Now, okay, what you find funny is not what other people may find funny, right?
Right.
Of course. Therefore, me laughing at somebody who's a paraplegic with some busted up kicks.
You stupid, bro.
I find it hilarious.
Because the laughter doesn't come from him being a paraplegic. Like, oh man, you can't use your legs. I'm laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that you can't use your legs or your feet, but your shoes doesn't. Man. Like,
and you know what's sad? You know what's sad about comedy, man? It's the fact that you got to explain that just now.
Right. I mean, that just shows how like corny the world is right now. Like,
yes, man. Yes.
I ain't laughing at the fact that he paralyzed or can't walk like that. Come on, I'm laughing at maybe the stuff he do or because he's paraplegic or the stuff he got on. I'm like, how your feet got a hole in the front?
It's like you ain't got no arms, but you got a collection of gloves.
I was about to go there with the gloves. I was gonna do something else with the gloves, but They got a chest box full of gloves, man.
Okay, all right. Me and LaKara was in the elevator. Was getting on the elevator. This guy in a wheelchair rode in with us.
Dog, I know you ain't bust out laughing at that nigga, bro.
No, I did not bust out laughing at him.
Oh, I thought the first thing you saw was his shoes. And like,
no. Nah. Look. He was only going to the second floor. We going to the fourth floor.
Right.
And I've always made chuckles at people going to the second floor when it's a ton of people in the elevator. But I had made the...
but you saying that because you mean like you could take the steps, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can take the steps, man. You take the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing in your hands. And
Yeah.
You got all these people in here. You're going to... Look, we got one going to the second floor, and the next floor don't even stop until it gets to the fifth. You going to mess that up.
Right.
Just lazy, man. You been a nigga. That's what you're doing.
Right.
You been But yeah, I did say that. I was like, man, you going to the second floor? Like, man, you could have just took the steps for that. And I was like,
you made a joke.
Yes. No.
Don't tell me you find it funny, nigga.
No. I'm gonna go like this. Either two things. Three things. One, that was hecka funny.
It was.
Two.
It was. The way the things that we think is funny or people like us, other people might think, man, that stuff is only acceptable if it's in a movie or something. You can't be in real life and doing and making that type of joke.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. I am so glad we're taking it there, man. Man, I love conversating with you, man. I am so glad we are taking it there. And you're absolutely right. Because like I was stating before the shutdown happened recently, this is a program thing to say, take two. But to recap real quick, me and LaKara was getting in the elevator. A guy in a wheelchair had rode in. We on the fourth floor. He was going to the second floor. And I stated out loud, like, oh man, you could have took the steps for that. And so one, yeah, that was hecka funny in my head.
Right. He's like, I thought I put it myself.
Two, either he didn't hear me or he didn't take it as funny.
He didn't think that shit was funny, probably. So he didn't say nothing.
Here's the big part of the conversation. LaKara, she know that I be spouting wild things to random folks at any given time.
Right. Especially because you're a smoker now. That enlightens it.
So that gives me a handicap to say what I'm going to say there, right?
Right. Exactly. Man, I'm high. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that actually works in real life.
Right.
Something you said only works in the movie, also works in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, LaKara, she be laughing at the stuff I be saying too. But she goes the whole PC route of being embarrassed because it was said out loud, and she knows the person that says it personally.
Right, but that's what women typically do that.
Yeah, even though they know they laugh too.
Yeah, women, because and I think it's a good thing actually, because women with some sense will know, like, okay, if we both bust out laughing, it really ain't gonna look good. Let me just let them be the idiot right now. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Because if both of y'all are like, nigga, that was funny, nigga.
No, I like, you know what? I agree with that, Kev. I do. I agree with that. But I also will accept the fact that you laugh, but still put me in my place.
Right. That little chuckle, like,
exactly. That right there. That's real.
I love that. Yeah.
That's real. That's
the
real
I
I'm
love
talking
it.
about. You can still do all what you said, whole PC bull crap, but be real.
Right.
With me.
Exactly.
But now, over the fact that, yes, not everybody has the same sense of humor as you.
Right.
Even though my man's, we're not cool, but we do, hey, how you doing? And may say something else or two previously.
So he been living there for years like y'all?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So y'all frequent each other.
Exactly. So I done held the door open for my man's a couple of times.
I done slammed doors on him.
Exactly. I think I even pushed him a couple of times. No.
I done pushed the button, make sure the elevator closed for you can get in.
Exactly. No, I ain't pushing, but yeah, so he is at least visually familiar with me, at least.
Everybody not the same, because even though that's funny to me, like I probably wouldn't have said it. Like some people, we got the
that
same
too.
Yeah, we got the same, like we'd think the same thing. I'll probably be like, you could have clicked the stairs like on some funny shit. But in my head, I'll be like, I ain't gonna tell her. I ain't gonna say it though. Nigga might
exactly. But I don't see nothing wrong with being that guy.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Because sometimes you need the other person to say what you was thinking. You know what I'm saying?
And the other person can be there to keep the mood room temperature.
Right.
So, and again, I'm not just saying that because I am that guy. And I don't do it all the time, but I am that guy that will say something if I think it's funny. Now, that being said as well, combining that with what you said and how I feel about what I just said and what Lakira said coming out of the elevator.
No, okay.
Has got me like, that's a very programmed thing to say.
Now, was he out of the elevator by this time? Yeah, he was out of the elevator.
Yeah, he was on the second floor. Yeah, he got out. Coming out of the elevator, we was talking because she did the whole, that wasn't funny. He didn't think it was funny, blah blah blah. And it did, and I'm like, okay, it's cool. I'm not bummed out about it. Hey, the biggest of comedians bombed, didn't say, and that's what she said. Where you're not a comedian, and I'm like, whoa, back the truck up.
Yeah. Right.
Now,
like, he didn't even get it.
Exactly, but
he didn't even get what I do.
But by me not being a comedian and going off what you said, some people think that's only cool in the entertainment field, and I'm like, well, the people who get it in the entertainment field pulled it from the real world. Yeah. Also, what if I was a up and coming inspiring comedian? Right. I'm not going to know what's going to bomb. He don't know I'm a comedian. So even if he thought it was funny, you're not going to laugh because I'm not a famous comedian. Right. That said it, even though that joke was highly funny.
Right. Now that same thing that you said, if she was watching somebody's stand-up special and they said it, she'd have bust out laughing.
Bust out laughing.
She'd have bust out laughing, yeah.
D-Ray Davis bust out laughing.
Like you said, it's like a program thing.
Exactly. And I'm like, man, that is like wild to say. Even though once I stated what I just stated, she did say, okay, well, yeah, I see that point. I do. That's how exactly what society thinks.
Right.
That is and society ain't nothing but another word for program.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Say that again out loud, because again, proving my point. Say that again out loud, please.
You compared yourself to being a comedian.
I didn't say. I said
even the biggest comedians. I'm like, well, you're not a comedian.
Okay.
You were comparing yourself as being a comedian. I'm like, well, you're not one. I wasn't saying that you couldn't say what you said because you wasn't a comedian. I told you were.
No. But you said it in that point. You said it in the way, in the intent the context of how I explained it because you
were not a comedian because you compared yourself to a comedian.
Okay, whether I compare myself to a comedian,
that's not even the point. It's like
exactly.
But my thing is even if you looking at it as a right and wrong thing, it's not even right if a professional comedian say it, and then it is not even wrong if a regular person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She's in the background stating, you weren't on stage, you're not performing, you just saying an insensitive statement because I'm a regular person that makes that insensitive. But if I was Kevin Hart on stage, or off stage, me saying that is not an insensitive.
Right.
But
funny. You just blurting out
no.
Shit, I'm supposed to know he being funny.
I like that.
I like that. We thought it was funny. It wasn't a situation where it wasn't like we was conversating, talking, and then like that.
Okay.
You just blurted out some.
You thought it was. You thought it was funny. You thought it in your head. And you thought it was funny in your head, and you thought it would be funny to say out loud to the person this insensitive statement.
Comedy is insensitive.
How does he or she know I'm being funny? Because we wasn't having a conversation. He just walked in and he said that, an insensitive statement. But just because you see Kevin Hart, he's supposed to be funny?
Right.
Just because you see Mike Epps, he's supposed to be funny?
Right. But look, comedy is insensitive because it's based on what? Real life.
You say you don't have to be a comedian to be funny to say
it's based on real life. That's why
I say it. So funny is funny. You know what I'm saying?
Funny is funny.
You don't have to get paid to make somebody, you know what I'm saying, to make somebody laugh.
But if you just blurt it in, we're like, oh, you could have walked for that. He couldn't see your face, first of all. He couldn't hear your tone because you giggled after he got out the elevator. So
proving that it was even more funny. Proving that it was even more fun. But again,
that you just blurted it. Like,
nobody
got your joke because it wasn't a situation where it could be like, oh, he's just making a joke. It wasn't like he was like, haha, dude, you could have got out there, you could have walked for that. You were like, oh, you could have walked for that. It wasn't even a joking tone. So again, how is he to assume like, oh, this dude trying to ha he when it wasn't even a tone of being funny or making a joke or whatever. So that goes for a comedian or a non-comedian.
Exactly.
If the tone is not a joking tone, whether you're a comedian or not, how am I supposed to assume that you're trying to make a joke?
Okay. And that's the whole point of what I'm saying.
No matter what the tone of it is, it's already a joke because he can't walk. So me telling him to, hey man, you should have walked. That's a joke already. Like, because I don't walk. Yeah.
Automatically. And here's more to add to what you just rebutted with, is that again, no matter what the tone is, I could have said it in the most demonish, devilish way. If I was Kevin Hart and said it in the most demonish, devilish way, you would have automatically thought it was a joke because he is a comedian. But by me being a regular person in the real world, I can't say or do a skit without it being insensitive because I am not famous in society yet.
Right. That's like saying, boy, you can't write no song and sing the song to us and let us know how it sound because you ain't professional. Like
that is exactly how that is.
We don't want to hear that because unless you're getting paid or you got a record label, we don't want to hear that. Like
that is 100% of what that is. What do you think tryouts are for? Those freaking American Idols ain't professional singers. Why they think they can sing for?
Right. And anybody on America's Got Talent, when they doing jokes, when they doing comedy, you know what I'm saying? They not professional.
They come out there saying and doing funny stuff even before they announce the fact that, hey, I'm not even about to do stand-up.
Right.
But since they're not a comedian, that's not funny.
Right.
That's a very programmed thing to say, in my opinion.
But I definitely get what she's saying because that's because that's how society thinks. That's just how society thinks. Yeah.
Totally, 100%. I 100% agree with by us not being famous, we not funny. I 100% agree with that.
And then people automatically assume that, man, his legs don't work, bro. I'm pretty sure he feel bad about that, but he probably don't. He probably don't feel bad about that.
Exactly.
He's probably gotten over it.
I'm sorry about that. I keep cutting you off. My bad. Yeah, he probably got over it, but also we don't know what's going on in that man's household. He probably got somebody that he talks to and said, this person said this to me, and they bust the heck out laughing and say, hey, that was funny.
Right.
And he might have said, yeah, he got me on one, but he don't know me though. That's the main part in the real world. If you're not a famous person and you don't know me, you can't be this. You got to know me in order to be funny. But here's the catch-22 to that. The cats who know me hate on me for being funny. They think we trying to perk to be like Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Richard Pryor versus, I'm just trying to be the next upcoming comedian.
Right. Exactly.
So, but again, that's society, a very programmed thing to say.
It is. I agree with that.
We got some comments, which I ever so do and enjoy when some folks make comments. Kev, I think I have finally been called a racist subliminally.
Okay.
And that's what I like. I like for the people to engage.
I can see why somebody would think you are a racist, though.
Oh, yeah. I 100%. Haven't we stated before? Matter of fact, we have an episode just a few episodes ago called Non-Racist Racist. Oh. But let's continue. Comment. I think they can relate. I think I've been called a racist subliminally. Like they didn't just come out and say, "Oh, you a racist."
They sent this today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a small back and forth, thing going. Like I like commenting to comments. Right. I don't get all of that. Oh, they said something mean. They said they didn't like me today.
Oh, no. No.
I don't get all Lizzo. That freaking, she's one unstable freaking creature. Major. I'm so good. I'm proud. I'm big, beautiful, this and that. Ain't nobody stop me because I'm fat and I'm beautiful about it. And they said they didn't like me because of my song. That's why they calling me fat. Like, oh my God.
Now you just called yourself fat.
You unstable creature, you.
She from the D too.
Just giving us a bad rap.
Born in the D. She's born in the D and like she left when she was like 11 or something.
Where she at now? Where she go to? Because that could be a bad combination.
She went to somewhere in the South or something like Mississippi or somewhere.
See, that's a bad combination right there. Our Mississippians are from the D in the South. And
right. All Detroiters are from the South in Detroit, man. That's why we all jacked up, man.
Man, that's a bad mixture of mindsets right there. That's why she's freaking unstable.
Right. That's an imbalance right there.
Okay. Now, two different posts. Well, no, two different posts, but I believe the same episode, actually. It's two different posts, same episode.
So somebody sent this about another episode.
Yes, about another episode. I want to say this is on the live, and the live ones, I rarely get a name, a title until after I edit it, because I don't know what to come up with. This one just happened to be an epiphany of a title. This particular live feed. So it just be saying whatever talk live.
Okay, so they didn't send this today.
Yeah, they sent it today, but I'm saying I don't know the exact episode. Going off the hashtag, this is around the Floyd murderer trial. Yeah. Either that or the one where we talked about how they went in a retrial and the retrial wasn't the fact that they lost. They wanted a retrial because they felt unjustified in the jury of not their peers.
The person calling you a racist probably black.
You know what? I don't know if it's a guy or a female.
I ain't say a man or a female. I said they probably black.
No, but I went to their profile. I didn't care about the second time they made a comment. I was like, let me go to the profile. The first time I didn't care about it, whether it's black, white, or whatever. But on the picture, or the icon picture, they're white.
That's a catfish.
Yeah, but hey, it might be a white because it said the name is Brock. It's a Brock. Yeah, it ain't too many black Brocks.
Right. Brock sounds too much like Barack, man.
Yeah, but it ain't Barack. So we'll be Barack because Barack sounds much stronglier, much African-mer than Brock.
Africaner.
Africaner.
Right.
But this one, I had put up a post. Somebody had a Coca-Cola can, took a picture of a Coca-Cola can, and the can said, "Try to be less white." I shared that picture with the caption of white people, at me acting as a white person. I said, white people in the ...
Mm-hmm.
You have to act more oblivious, white people. The niggas are catching on to us.
You sent a Coca-Cola bottle, you said?
Yeah, it said I shared a Coca-Cola can that said, "Try to be less white." You remember that episode where we talked about they had that meeting telling everybody to try to be less white?
Oh, yeah.
So somebody had found the Coca-Cola can that said that, "Try to be less white." So I posted up the picture, shared the picture.
It was my caption. Made on the can?
It was actually made on the can. At least that's if somebody photoshopped it, they're good at it.
Right.
They're extremely good at it. That's a pro right there.
And it said, "Try to be less white."
Try to be less white. So again, that's not me being racist because I'm just confirming with the whites. I'm agreeing with y'all. That ain't me being racist.
Nah.
Okay. And just because I made my comment saying me acting as the white person, stating you have to act more oblivious, white people, the niggas are catching on. That's just me acting. But I do get it. Earlier conversations is that if I'm not formally affiliated into the entertainment world, then I'm just being mean.
Right.
We already had that conversation. So again, maybe I am racist. The comment comes from Brock Jean. Normally, I don't give whole names. I usually just give last names. But when it comes to white people, I don't care.
What up, Brock? Peace be unto you, man.
Was also, I consider, not racist. And I will. I'm making a point. I'm trying to make a point
joke,
here.
Like,
exactly. But again, Cap, I'm not official yet.
Right. He's like, "Oh, you a comedian?" You be like, "Man, that was just a joke." "Oh, you a comedian?" Like, no, it's people tell jokes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's something we've been doing from the beginning of time. Bro. Like, "Oh, I thought you was a comedian or something." Like,
yeah. Who do you think the court jesters were?
Right.
They were some comedians.
Right. Like, do I hear singing? You see, that's you in there singing? You got an album out? Who you signed to? Like, nigga, I'm just singing along to a song that I like. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
Who sang that? Is that Whitney? Yeah, let's leave it at that. Right. So, Brock, to what we just got finished talking about with the Coca-Cola can, that also states to white people to be less white. And who owns Coca-Cola? I don't know. I'm gonna give my left arm to say that is not a black. You guys have to approve on that.
Right.
So Brock says, no, it's okay to be white. I stated, I'm sure it is, ...
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's lovely to be white.
Exactly. She said, this is ridiculous. I stated, what is ridiculous about it? Curious. Did you even listen to the episode? No further comments on that particular one.
Okay, well, now what episode was that? You say you don't know for sure, though.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know exactly for sure, but...
That got me wanting to go listen to that episode.
Actually, the episode is called, because I linked to it also as well, directly related to this particular episode. So I put the link of the episode, which is episode 135, Today's Lesson. I like the title as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I remember that too. Today's lesson.
Today's lesson. Be less white, niggas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on the same episode of Be Less White, but it's the live version, I believe. So again, this one, I don't know if it's the same episode, actually. It's either one of those. Is that one Today's Lesson, or the other one we talked about, hey, you know they want to retry because of this bull crap. you know they want to retry because they acting like niggas.
Right. It might have been one of them episodes we saying white people the real niggas and all that.
Oh, funny you say that, because I shared that episode with stating white people are the coronavirus of the human race. An American perspective. American perspective. That's hilarious.
But I mean, look, like what coronavirus doing? It's killing folks.
It's killing folks. All flus are related to the coronavirus.
White people be killing motherfuckers. White people be killing blacks. They like a disease. They killing us all. People just don't want to hear like things that sound like, oh, that sounds like it might be true. I'm mad at that.
That's what it is, Kat. It sounds like it may true. It sounds like it may be true. Mm-hmm. And what comes with truth? The truth hurts. Therefore, the truth has to be mean versus being the truth.
Right. To make it sound like they can be victims. You know what I'm saying?
How can you want to hear the truth, but when you hear the truth, it's victimizing. Basically, you're victimizing the truth.
Right.
So the truth, I mean, what the heck? People love not to be lied to, but they hate to hear the truth.
Oh my God.
Oh man. So on that one,
crazy.
That's extremely.
That's ironic right there.
Highly ironic. That's why they study in space more so than they study in the human brain, because they don't want to go in that mud.
Right. Right.
They don't want to go in that mud. Yeah, we got to get away from the rest of these niggas and start our own.
Right.
Our new brains mindset. So we can get away from these niggas. Leave them to earth.
Exactly.
Oh man, but on that particular episode, she stated, stop downing the white race. It's racist too. And I'm sick of hearing that we have to be ashamed to be white. No one should be ashamed of who God made them. Get the fuck over the color of skin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get over it.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Yes.
You know, that's somebody we probably had on the show before.
Oh no. But
that's that old lady we had on the show.
Oh, that's that could be the one who got me kicked out that group. You remember when we talked about the episode called Catching All Stupids? They called into the radio station complaining about the deer signs.
Oh yeah.
And we talked about all those few groups I got kicked out of because this is probably just a cousin or relations to that person.
Probably so. Oh man.
You know how you like to get in other people's business.
Right, exactly.
You know what? I always thought about that, and now I get it. White people do mind their business all the time. Their business is other people's business.
Right. Exactly. Whoa.
They mind it all the time. So that's why they be so confused when we tell them to mind your business.
Right. But I am.
Exactly. I finally get it.
No,
now.
Yours. Not just any business, yours.
Not just any business.
Like, nigga, not mine, yours.
Oh, man.
Right.
Them niggas is some niggas, boy, I tell you. So again, I stated you should be ashamed of being white. White is a shameful color. LOL. Since I have to say LOL so they can know it's a joke.
Right.
So I'm like Kevin Hart replying back to you.
Right.
So
if it was Kevin Hart, it's just Kevin Hart, dear.
Exactly.
It's just Kevin. That's
exactly.
Kevin.
He's the cool nigga.
Right.
He's one of the cool niggers. I also say, okay, shameful color, LOL. I hope you listen to the episode. Notice how I keep drilling that. Like, listen to the episode, because maybe you can understand where the heck we coming from before you make these comments. But since you never stated anything about listening to the episode, which I have again stated to you, did you listen to it? You haven't made any comments about the actual comment of that.
They heard the episode.
Exactly. So they're probably just going off my comment to the episode to listen to. You know, white people are the coronavirus of the human race. You probably only read that versus clicking the play button and cutting off mute. You know, so again, I hope you listen to the episode before making a comment, because even though I do feel the way I feel, which is just as okay as you being white, we're just making fun. Yep. Brock goes on to say, you should check your mouth before speaking.
Oh, he sound like he about 67 years old, wrinkled in the mud. Sound like he can't stand him a black person.
Mm-hmm. And tell any kid, no matter white or black, to get off their lawn.
Right. Wow.
Also goes on to say, no one is allowed, which is, I believe it's spelled wrong too, by the way. Is how do you spell allowed? And it's ALLOWED.
Yeah.
No one is ALOUD, white person that think they're smarter than the human race.
Wait, what did he say? What did he put?
ALUD.
ALUD.
No one is allowed.
ALUD?
Yes.
That's a no.
That's
O?
nothing. That's nothing though. That's
no
not even.
O?
That's not a word. But it's not a word anyway.
No O in there.
Yeah, ALOUD. Allowed.
Oh, yeah.
They spelled the word.
That's a word, but that's a different allowed. That's speaking aloud.
Oh, that is. Is that a word? I thought there was two
that
words
means
put together.
Out loud. Yeah.
You know what? You're right.
But the way he's using it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the ALLOWED.
Exactly. You making me a reread. You reread.
You making me a nigga.
Exactly. You making me a nigga, whitey, nigga, white nigga. Like, I know this freaking, you spelled the wrong word trying to put me in my place.
He trying to trick you, bro.
Exactly. That's that. They try freaking golly persuasion on the nigga that knows golly persuasion. You can't nigga a nigga.
Yeah. How you gonna play a player?
You actually can't nigga a nigga. That's exactly what nigga moments are. But Brock goes on to say, no one is allowed. No, hold on. I'm gonna say it like how they got it. No one is allowed to make fun of other races, so it isn't right to do to the white race. Again, my bad for not being Eddie Griffin. My bad for not being Eddie Murphy.
Or Bill Burr.
Or my bad for not being people who write for BET and they ain't even black.
Right.
But
who wrote for Good Times and all that stuff, bro?
Exactly.
Nothing but white people.
And they not comedians. They're just writers. But even though they may be white people, they're not comedians. They're just writers. So who gave them the right to be funny, though?
Exactly. And to think that we would think it's fun.
Exactly.
It's a show for us.
Them niggas should be ashamed of making fun of them other niggas.
Exactly. Y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourself of what them niggas did.
I stated everyone on the planet has the right to make fun of any other person on the planet, no matter what ethnicity they are. What I find humorous, you may not find humorous, but the key word, I find humorous. If I offend you, hold on, what I find humorous. I had to click on view more. It's booty my thing now. Okay. If I offended you,
like I said, booty mom.
Booted it up when I click view more. So yeah, keyword I find funny. If I offended you, I don't apologize because I have no idea what I said offensive. But you are welcome to disclose what you found offensive. And if I find it offensive, I would apologize. But until then, whites are and have been the original corona carriers and the OG niggerdom.
I wish that person can be on the show.
Oh, I wish they could be on the show as well, man. I told you everybody is welcome. I told them everybody is welcome.
Well, tell them how to be a part of the show then, real quick. Throw it in there.
The way you could be a part of the show is just message me or Kevin, or just make a comment on whatever talk podcast on Facebook.
And send us a way to get in touch with you, and we'll put you on the show so you can speak your part.
That's all you got to do.
We really want to hear from you.
I most definitely want to hear from you.
We really want to shut you down. No,
but I did say, P.S. continue to self-educate and speak without fear. Mm-hmm. Haven't heard anything back from this person, but Brock, continue to be the nigga that you are. Because nigga,
Brock is a wild nigga, boy. You a wild nigga, Brock. Hey, man, look, we all niggas, man. Hey, don't be mad. We all some niggas sometimes.
Oh, my goodness, man.
It's just that we get it from the original nigga.
Yeah, we Brock, I was just joking when I said you should be ashamed of being white. You should be proud of being white because...
Right, that's who you are.
Without y'all being white, us blacks wouldn't have learned the skills of being niggas.
Right. Because they taught us.
We learned from y'all. What y'all chose to teach us is how we became niggas. Once y'all subliminally set us free, we also was looking around, watching y'all be niggas to y'all wives while y'all... So we learned how, hey, maybe this is the way we get around in this land. Exactly. I don't know about this land outside of this grassy field here.
And the way whites did blacks, that's straight nigga right there.
Straight niggerdom.
Nigga. Boy, y'all was like niggas towards us for damn centuries.
Centuries, Kev. And here they are about to withhold fundings from schools and not support the education system. If we teach blacks, whites, Asians, or any other ethnicity how much of a nigga they were in history.
Like how white people are real niggas.
Exactly. If we teach them their niggatry through our history.
Yeah, they don't want them to, they don't want to be found out to be the real niggas.
But again, the funny part about all this, Kev, again, who writes history? The winner, right? Evidently they won because them niggas, the ones wrote themselves as being niggas, and now they don't want the rest of these niggas to find out these type of niggas were niggas too. You see my hand right now? I'm doing all 70s, man. All 70s. All these niggas, boy.
Right. You doing everything but saying Jack.
These niggas is some niggas,
real Jack. He said, "No, it's Bobby, but I hear you."
But I hear you, though. Oh my goodness. You know what? On top of them trying to eradicate and rewrite history for another time, because this ain't the first time they rewrote history. Again, golly persuasion is a thing. They're stripping away history. They're stripping away the women's rights again. Did you hear what they're doing now? I didn't read the articles yet because I didn't even want to go talk about it to this episode. I'm just going off just the vocal news that I heard. Not hearsay, but actual news, not from he say, she say. Abortion, if you 6 weeks and beyond, one of these niggas that mind their own business all the time, if they feel like you have got an abortion, they can sue you. You don't make a difference who you are. If you 6 weeks and beyond, also give and take, I don't know this per se, but to my knowledge of pregnancy, 6 weeks, you don't even really know you're pregnant yet sometimes.
Right.
But if you get one after that, you're liable to get sued by anybody who have suspicious that you have got an abortion. How the heck you know I'm pregnant before I'm pregnant? Remember, old white niggas is coming up with this junk. But they don't want that to be told in history, because if they get told in history, nigga, they ain't no telling what they gonna do. we got ideas of what they gonna do due to history.
Right. Whoever Brock is really mad at his own people.
Also, with them being the ones that wrote them niggas as being niggas, they're fighting us back using the ways they say we didn't do that in history, but y'all fighting us with the ways that y'all did in history. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Golly persuasion is a trip.
Due to internet and tech issues, we had to cut the conversation short, but we will continue this next episode. I can't wait.
It ain't over, motherfuckers.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening, whatever talk.